G'day, iRock from Down Under here. Today I'm casting a 2v2 on Lombardia. I am playing as my favourite civ, the Bulgarians, and my teammate striker is playing as the Magyars. So let's move things along. Our opponents are the Berbers in blue and the Aztecs in green. I'm going for a fast castle this time. Often I will play a Bulgarian TC drop on an open map, but today I'm feeling confident to go for the fast castle. And I'm already clicking up to feudal. Yes, everyone's on the way to feudal except the green player who's just clicked up. I'm now on my way to castle and heading forward with a good amount of vills. Let's have a look at what the blue player sees. Blue player has no idea that I'm on my way. He's building a tower. And I'm sending my scout in to have a look around to distract this little army here. And my villagers are planning to Krepost drop this blue town. Scout is being a good distraction. And here come my villagers. Okay, so I'm mostly walled in. Could have been a little better. One vill goes down, but hopefully that's all. Now the Krepost is up. And here comes my ally. So Striker has arrived with 7 scouts and he's attacking the enemy vills that are jumping in this tower. So I think it's a good idea to put a Krepost to attack this tower and all of these vills. But first I'm going to attack the town centre with this Krepost. Roll myself in a little bit. And Striker takes down the tower for me. Don't need to worry about that. And this Krepost ranges over everything over here, which is now being shot down. Now this was important. He did escape with 2 vills, and they seem to be going over here where we have a lump camp. But now this Krepost is up, and TC is in danger of being shot down. Striker still has 7 scouts, almost untouched. This wood line was a very vulnerable spot to raid just for a moment, but now he's bringing over some more scouts. So these are actually coming in from his ally, the Aztec player. I'm just going to take a bit of stone for the moment. And we're seeing the Aztec player now raid with some Eagle Scouts. Everyone's still in feudal except for me. Striker is successfully warding this off with a bit of quick walling, some vill fighting, garrisoning the TC. Takes down the Berber barracks, and there's a lot of idle vills in the Berber town. I have the stone now to build another Krepost, as Striker is keeping the enemy army busy for me, and also defending both our bases. And this force has been very, very devastating. Now they've got to take down these spears for me, so they're going to fall. And I decide I need to deal with this. One Krepost here will deal with everything that the enemy has. They haven't reached my base yet. Striker has had to deal with these Eagle Scouts. Blue is largely abandoning his base, building a mill and some farms. This Krepost goes up. The tower will be shot down. I'll switch back to my perspective. Striker's built some more scouts to protect his base, and yes, he's on the way up to castle, as is the Aztec player. Building the Krepost on the wood line here. And now I'm wanting to raid. So sending out conics. Have to deal with this enemy TC. So I'll raid over here. Striker has another couple of Eagle Scouts to deal with, nothing major. He's got a good economy, a few TCs. And I've now discovered the location of the Aztec base, and immediately I'm coming over to build Krepost over here. My conics are raiding the farming eco. Now this I did not see. There are 3 Eagle Scouts that have arrived. So I had to abandon my gold. And after dealing with that, I have the stone to build a Krepost here. And Striker is building knights to defend our bases. And the enemy has just been fending off raids constantly throughout this game. I'm now diving under the TC. Lots of Vil kills here. And Striker cleans up the raid from the Aztec player with his knights. We have a huge score lead. The Aztec player can't take wood, except on this TC. And Aztec red monks being very annoying. But ultimately this Krepost is too much for the enemy to deal with, and conversions aside, they have to resign. And here comes Striker, but that's the end of the game. So it was quite interesting. For a long time I was the only one in castle, and that was a very big factor in this game. My KD was 45 to 12, and there were some conversions in there. A lot of my losses were conversions. I also raised a lot of buildings. Striker had a very good KD too, and he protected our bases while I was raiding and occupying the enemy base with Kreposts. The economy, Striker had the most food collected. He had good armies of scouts and knights. Again, I had a huge amount of stone collected. Almost all stone was mined by me. The enemy mined the most wood, but wasn't very telling. Castle age time was quite good, and almost 10 minutes faster than the second fastest player. Striker had the villager high. He had a very strong economy, and my villager high was higher than the other players as well because of my raids against them. And you can see Striker just growing in power with that strong economy, with big armies of scouts and knights. Whereas I did have a very strong economy here, but I did not grow it much after that, and my force was mostly the Kreposts that were occupying the enemy bases. And once I hit Castle Age, blue player took a very big hit, as did the green player later once I Krepost dropped his TC. And that was the game. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.